Hey guys, today is March 12th and it's time for the Seems of the Week, so let's get started. First, there's a 2K publisher sale. The big one being Borderlands 3. You can get it for 50% off when it launches on March 13th. So that's a pretty big discount, although it's been out for like a year on the Epic Game Store. Pretty decent game if you like Borderlands 2 in that sort of style. But you can also get Civilization, the Bioshock, XCOM, and a lot more on sale. Civ 6 is 75% off, making it $15, mostly positive reviews overall. This is a turn-based strategy game, and if you've played the Civilization series before, you probably know what you're getting into. Probably Civilization 5 is the best one, but this one just is improved graphics and a little bit different style gameplay, but basically the same concept. You control a civilization, and your challenge is to grow it and conquer other civilizations until you are the sole survivor, although there are other ways to win besides conquering. The Earth Defense Force series is on sale, Earth Defense Force 5 being the main one probably, 50% off for $30. Although 4 and 3 and all the other ones are on sale as well. So Earth Defense Force Iron Rain is the newest one. It came out in October, mixed reviews though, however. So maybe check out the other ones in the series if you're looking to buy one of these. 60% off, making it $24, so pretty cheap. It's kind of different than the original Earth Defense Force series, but same concepts. It's an action third-person shooter with multiplayer, so play with your friends, but I'd say look into reviews or look at the other Defense Forces if you're interested in this style. Ultimate Chicken Horse, 50% off, making it $7.50. Overwhelmingly positive reviews overall and recently. So this is a party platforming game where you kind of build traps and obstacles as you go along. So I've owned this game, I find it really fun. And they just have a huge update which adds a lot of new items to play around with. So it makes it even more chaotic when you're trying to play with your friends. So I highly recommend getting a group of 4 together and playing this game. Oxygen not included, 35% off, making it $16 about. Also overwhelmingly positive reviews overall and recently. This is a base building kind of colony simulator where you have to survive without oxygen. So you have to build from scratch, build like a space colony, and you need to be able to survive. So there's strange life forms, there's space tech that you need to use, and a lot of things to discover. And you can play this with your friends as well if you would like. Ori and the Blind Forest Definitive Edition, 75% off, making it $5. Overwhelmingly positive reviews overall and recently. So this is a platformer, but it's very different than most platformers are used to. So I highly recommend this. I just played it. It's extremely fun. The soundtrack is great. It's a good length too, and there's always more to do. So if you like this, you can get the Will of the Wisps, which just came out today or yesterday, I believe, which is like a kind of like a sequel to this, but just improves on it greatly. But $5 for this type of game is definitely a steal. Well, I have to mention Dead by Daylight, which is 60% off, making it $8. It's probably one of my favorite games, multiplayer games at least, but very positive reviews overall. This is a 4 versus 1 game where there's one really strong enemy and 4 survivors who are trying to escape. Now they just came out with a new killer, which includes some new perks and a new survivor. So you can get that DLC as well, but that's separate from this price. But as far as the base game that goes, it's definitely worth it for $8. Yeah, you can play with friends, and I highly recommend it. That's it for this week's Steam Deals of the Week. Make sure to check out all the weekend deals and weekend sales. Mention anything I missed down in the comments below, and thank you guys for watching.